Hello, everybody. Um, I hope that you're doing really wonderful today. Um, hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's live session. And I'm so grateful that all of you are really supporting MamaNest and are just participating in this live sessions. I'm really more than thankful from each one of you, and I hope that today's topic would be really beneficial for all of you. You know, today's topic is really dear and near to my heart. It is my mission in life. It is the kind of topic that I can talk about it for days and for hours, and it's really hard for me to wrap up this topic in just 15 minutes. And I want to know your opinion about the length of these live sessions, whether you think that this 15 minutes is enough or you think that we can talk for more than 15 minutes. Please let me know about that. And so, about our topic, the topic of what is our calling in life. As I told you, it is of vital importance for me in my personal experience. The answer to this very question was really game changer in my life. You know, the moment that I reached a conclusion in terms of answering to this very question, I felt that I'm done. You know, I felt that I'm really satisfied. A sense of contentment really sits in my life, and I want the exact experience happens for all of you out there, whether you're a mother or I don't know, you're a woman who doesn't have any kid, or you're a man. It is really important for all of us to know what is our calling in life. As I told you, this is my mission in MamaNest to just let all of you know that you're allowed to just pursue your dreams and have a lot of pursuit in life, whether inside or outside of motherhood. And I'm going to just provide the context for you. But what is it about this topic that is so important? You know, the answer, the replication to this very question can define our state in life, can define that whether we are living happily or not. And maybe some of you are just feeling a little weird about this very question, that what do you mean by what is our calling in life? And you want to know that exactly, is it the case that living with our calling in life is important, and what are the extents of this level of living? You know, the answer and the fact that you just understand whether you're living with your calling or not is really simple and straightforward. You know, you can just think twice about your state in life now. Are you living happily? Are you living fulfilled? Are you living with a sense of contentment, or vice versa? At the end of the spectrum, do you feel resentment? Do you feel purposeful? Do you feel, angry all the time, and you're not really satisfied with your level of living? The answer to this very question is really determining to the level of your living. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's live session. So, I was telling you that do you want to know whether you're living with your calling or not? Just go back to yourself and think twice about your state in life. Are you living happily? Are you living fulfilled or not? And so you for example, understand that you're living happily, so that's it. This is your calling. Whatever you're doing at the moment, whether you're a mother, just a mother, merely a mother, whether you're a man working from 9 to 5, this is your calling, and you're happy with that, and that's it. That's the matter of living with your calling. It means that living in the present moment, living happily in whatever state that you're in. But if the answer is no, and you're not living happily, which is unfortunately the case for around, I think, 98% of the people, based on my researches and based on my personal experience. It happens to a lot of people because we didn't have any kind of, we didn't put any urgency on finding the answer to this very question. And maybe we were looking for happiness, maybe we were looking for feeling of satisfaction outside of us, but it is not anything outside of ourselves, it is inside of us. So what is it about our calling that we want to live with? So I wanted to emphasize at the beginning of this topic that I am not going to just neglect the role of motherhood whenever I'm thinking about living with my calling. Sorry for any kind of disturbances. Here in the coffee shop today is really noisy. And so we are keeping motherhood our first and foremost priority all the time, but with keeping motherhood our first and foremost priority in life, we are going to think about our callings in life too. So how can we think about our calling? Some of the times, whether it is the messaging of the society, or whether it is something in our heart that just motivates us to not think about our purposes, think about our goals and our pursuits in life. But God has created us multi-passionate creatures. And so we need to have multiple passions in life, and we're allowed to have multiple passions in life. So whether you're a mother, whether you're just a single woman or a single man, you might have more than one passion in life, and that's 100% correct and true, and you can have lots of passions. So it is the case for moms too. Most of the times, unfortunately, we're living in the society. I don't know whether it's about the fabrics of the society that just pushes us in this way, or whether it's the thoughts that we have that just pushes us back, and we cannot think of anything outside of the role of motherhood. And because of that, we may think that no, there aren't any callings out of the motherhood, and we're done with our goals, with our purposes in life, and then after that we are going to just live for our children, and we do not have any goals, we do not have any dreams in life to pursue. But I want you to just think twice about this very phenomenon, that are you just the kind of mom that think that your calling in life is just being a mom and nothing else? And if so, it is completely okay, and I really appreciate you. I really appreciate your maternal instinct, which is so strong. But if you are not so, and you think that you have lots of other callings outside the role of motherhood, that is completely okay. And I want you to just know that you're allowed, you have the permission to have multiple callings in your life. And what is it that we think that maybe we're not allowed? As I told you, maybe there are some of the messagings of the society, maybe there are some of the misconceptions around the role of motherhood, that we think that we are not allowed to have another calling. This very famous belief that the good mother is the mother who neglects herself, who sacrifices herself, which is totally wrong. I have been there. I have been a mother who neglects herself for the very first few months after becoming a mom, and I felt really bad. I felt really unfulfilled, and the reflection of my feeling was becoming a mom, which is not a good mom. I was not a good mom. And so the moment that I came to this realization that I need to just take good care of myself, take good care of my purposes and my dreams, everything just changed, and I became the mom that I wanted to become. And we are not living in an isolated world today. We are not living in a world that we just can live without any skill. We are living in a world, a modern world. I always tell all of the moms that we need to be conscious moms, conscious modern moms, full of skills, with a lot of skill set in order to be better moms for our children. So just with the same priority to our kids, they need to learn lots of skills. We also desperately need to learn lots of skills. Our skills should be things like how we can manage our time, how we can just pursue. Yes, becoming a mom is the beginning of our prosperity, as you told. We can pursue lots of pursuits at the same time, and it is completely okay. We want to move from this culture of hot mess motherhood or I hate motherhood. These are cultures that are now alive in the society. Maybe people are really ashamed of telling each other that, for example, I hate motherhood, but at the back of their mind, deep down their heart, they really don't like motherhood, because it stops them. It just stops them reaching their goals. And so this is the culture that we're living in now, that there are moms out there that are unmotivated, that are purposeless, and this caused them to be angry moms, to be, as I told you, unhappy moms, and not living in a sense of contentment in their lives. And this is really deteriorating for all of our kids, for our husband, for our kids, and for everyone that is living outside of their calling. So thinking about our calling in life and living with our calling in life is the secret to living happily. Happiness isn't anywhere outside of you, it is inside of you. Whether you're living with your calling or you're not living with your calling, just think about it and just determine for yourself, what is it that can make you feel really proud of yourself? What is it that you think you should do for you, for the world? Maybe you have a mission to help lots of other people in any area that you have the potential. We have lots of strength, all of us. We have lots of passions that we want to pursue. Think of what you can do to just feel fulfilled in your life, and then with that mission that you have written in your paper, just think that how can you leave the role of a mother and the role of someone who just wants to fulfill her calling. And I'm here to tell you that it is completely possible and it is completely doable. And if we want to live in a culture of joyful, happy motherhood, we need to take good care of ourselves. We need to take good care of our dreams and goals and callings and pursuits in life. So we want to change from burnout and burned out motherhood to joyful and fulfilled motherhood. We want to feel that motherhood is a gift, which it is a gift, and we want to just 100% believe in this very statement. And as I told you, in MamaNest, we're going to provide the context. There are a lot of motivational and inspirational speeches out there that you can just go and listen to any one of them that you think it sticks to you. And here, for example, these kind of live sessions that I'm talking motivationally with you, could be one of them. But here in MamaNest, we're going further that, and we are going to provide the tools that are the kind of skills and the skill set and the tools that a mom need in order to manage her life in this modern world, in order to be able to be a multi-passionate person, to be a person who fulfills her calling inside motherhood and outside motherhood. And as I told you, if you think that your callings are all restricted inside motherhood, that's completely okay. And for that, inside motherhood callings also you need skills and you need tools. So invest in yourself, invest in educating yourself, invest in putting just more time for yourself in order to understand what is it about you and your mission in life, and what is it about the state of happiness in your life that you need to reach to. And so thank you for attending this week's live session. I want to know your opinion about the topics that you need to be covered and the platforms maybe that you think it would be better to talk with each other. I really need more interactive platforms in order to just hear from you. What are your challenges in life? What are your problems in life? And then talk with each other more. And also about the timing of the live session. So reach to me and tell me any of the opinions around any of the topics. I would be more than happy to hear from you and to connect with you. And I hope you the best for the rest of the day. And goodbye. Thank you for attending this week's session.